What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. So last episode we unlocked the Burning Basement and the It Lives fight, as well as a bunch of different challenges. This episode, I think we should try... let's just do another Isaac run, you know? Let's just try to look at the stuff we unlocked last time and see what we can work with here. So here's Burning Basement. This floor is basically just a harder basement floor. That's basically the premise of it. There's some burning enemies, as well as this guy up here, this fast guy. You'll see what he does. Yeah, he basically speeds up, and then after a while he slows down, and then he speeds back up again. You couldn't see that because I killed him that fast, but I think I'm going to take this. It's a little damage upgrade, plus it gives concussive tears. I think that's fine. You know, before we get the D6, we can't really do much about it. Granted, we did have a reroll machine in there, but, you know, I think this is good enough not to reroll, especially as the first item. Alright, okay, now you can actually see what these guys do. So he starts out there. When he turns darker, he goes faster. And then after... yeah, there he is. And after a while, I probably shouldn't take damage like this, but... I think when you hit him, he slows down, actually. Because he wasn't slowing down there. Maybe it works differently than I thought it did. Because when I played in my off non-recording profile, I gotta find a name for that to stick to it. When I played on that profile... on that save file, I should say, I guess. They stopped running fast after a little bit, so... I'm not really sure quite how they work, but, I mean, they seem to go down pretty easily, so I'm not complaining. Oh, okay, that was just poor play, I guess, because, I guess it wasn't entirely my fault. Okay, that was my fault. I can see, oh, nice. So that was very fortunate. Okay. Yeah, so there's, like, no new bosses on the Burning Basement floor. It's basically just, like, a harder variant of this. Similar to Flooded Caves. I'm not sure if we've unlocked that yet, but I'm pretty sure we have. And yeah, before Booster Pack 6 came out, I believe, Burning Basement was unlocked by default. I'm pretty sure it was like that. So now you unlock it. I believe that's the same, this is the same unlock as it is in the Switch version of Isaac. They just, like, ported the achievements over. Booster Pack 6, so it's a little bit more of a different thing to do in this game now, which is pretty cool. Like, achievement-wise, I should say. You probably know that, though, because in the earlier episodes, we unlocked, like, items we already had, quote-unquote. At least I think so. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But yeah, that's just because the item technically wasn't unlocked yet because of the Switch achievement. But yeah, let's see, the secret room has, okay. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. Okay, famine. And of course there can be like Burning Basement 2 and stuff like that, and yeah. So for this run, I think we should go ahead and try to get to the It Lives fight. So It Lives, you'll see in a little bit, hopefully, if we don't die. But It Lives is basically just a harder mom fight. And it just replaces the mom's heart fight, so yeah. It's not too much harder, but it's like a relatively... it's harder enough to make a difference, but not too bad. Like, for example, we could still beat mom's heart on It Lives. With the run we had last time. Granted, it was a pretty good run, but we still could beat it with that last run with relative ease. So, I mean, it's not too much harder. With that last run, I mean last episode. Sorry, I'm recording this in the same, like, right after the other one. That's why I'm actually remembering what I did last run. Last episode, I should say. Yeah, I think that's a good idea for me to do. Record episodes back to back, so I don't have to look back and sort of, like, try to remember, but not really, what I did last episode. Wow, these marked rocks are really nice. Oh! Get this bomb, please. Oh, let's go. I suppose I could have got it at the marked rock, but I feel like people in that situation would have done that, and they would have failed because it would have blew up too fast, so I think that was an okay decision to do that. Oh wait, no, I want this. There we go. Okay, so 4 keys, that should be plenty for the next couple floors, unless we go to the shop. Alright, PhD is a solid item. It's never something I would turn down, I don't think. Pheromones, you know, it's an okay pill, but I mean, I wouldn't say it requires a buffing, but it definitely could use some work, I'd say. I mean, yeah, it does stuff like that, but it's not, like... I was gonna say it's not a 10 out of 10 pill, but not all pills have to be 10 out of 10. Obviously, there has to be some balance there, you know, but... I don't know. It just seems like it could do a little more than just, like, make the enemies fight each other for, like, 2 seconds. I don't know, maybe I'm just being needlessly... analytical, I guess, over something that doesn't require too much attention, but I don't know. Not really sure how to handle that pill. Okay, caffeine pill is exactly what we need, actually. Nice. Caffeine pill with PhD is a solid item. Okay, now we're about to have more damage than we did at the start of the last run. Well, at the middle of part of the last run, which is kind of hilarious. Ceremonial robes, actually more damage than we had at the end of the last run, which is kind of funny. Alright, Necronomicon. Actually, no, we had more damage before because of the metal bar, but anyway. Necronomicon I took, not only because it contributes to Bookworm, but also, you know, of its inherent effects. So, yeah. Which is not a bad effect, I may add. I mean, yeah, the book is bad compared to other items, the other books I should say, I guess. Other active items, I guess, to be more fair. To be fairer? To be more fair? Yeah. It's not as bad compared to... I mean, other active items are better, generally speaking, at least. But it's not a bad item if it's the only one you got. Of course, why wouldn't you take it? I mean, yeah, it's a devil deal item, and yeah, you could just save your health. But, you know... Okay, I was gonna say 5 pennies to re-roll that thing is kind of a lot. And for Parasite, it was definitely worth the investment. But anyway, I feel like Necronomicon gets a bad rep just because it's 6 room charge. And I agree with people who say that. You know, it's 6 rooms, it takes a while to charge it up just to do some damage to enemies. But, you know, I mean, it's not bad if you have nothing else. Of course it isn't. It's literally... It's literally the best you have. No, but... It's not bad. I mean, you know, it was like a 1 heart deal. If you don't have a lot of health, I understand, because you can't take it at all. But then again, you can't take any item at all in the devil deal if you have low health. So I mean, it's kind of like a interesting balance there. A small rock has appeared in the basement. Oh hey. So maybe that's if you destroy enough tinted rocks. So that item's basically just a damage upgrade you get from marked rock every once in a while. It's pretty nice when you see it, but not when you need health and you were banking on it to, you know, give you health. But yeah. It's nice when it shows up, as you may imagine. Alright. Twitch run already is better, as I just said before, than the last episode's run. Necronomicon's doing some good work here. No, just because, you know, our damage, and Parasite too. You know, I love these tier upgrade modifiers, not tier upgrade modifiers, like tier modifiers, yeah, let's just stick with that. Like Parasite, Brimstone. I mean, yes, no, actually not Brimstone as much, because that literally changes how your tiers function. It's not even a tier at that point. But, yeah, I like Parasite, and like, not just Parasite, I like, Compound Fracture, Parasite, you know, Epic Hack to a degree, but it sort of does the same thing Brimstone does, and like Epic Phoenix, for example. No, I like these items, like Death's Touch. Although it doesn't do as much stuff as Parasite does on a tier altering spectrum. But I just like these items just because it adds more variation to the run and allows you to get more creative with different synergies. Like Parasite, like you never would get this synergy or this effects with anything else. It's only for this item, and you can combine it with, like, you know, trying to think of an item. You can combine it with Compound Fracture, yeah, like I said before, to get like so many tiers splitting up and just doing tons of damage. So I feel like these items are kind of not underrated, but just like underappreciated at times because people see them. I think, at least. I mean, I could be completely wrong here. But I feel like people see them and they're like, oh cool, a tier modifier thing. Like, I'm just gonna take it and not even talk about it, not even like appreciate its value. I don't know what I'm talking about. Also, anyway, Brimstone or Lil Brimstone, I should say. I don't think I want to take him. And I'll tell you why. I want to save health for a later deal with the devil. That's pretty much how it goes. I honestly think Lil Brimstone is overrated for what it does. I don't think... I mean, yeah, it's not supposed to be overpowered. Like, how do you have a Brimstone item that shoots a beam that, like, resembles Brimstone? How do you make it... How do you make an item like that that isn't overpowered? That obviously had to, like, tone down the damage and stuff and made it so it doesn't shoot for as long as normal Brimstone does. Well, then again, it's not normal Brimstone. Not normal Brimstone, but it has to resemble it because it has it in the name. You know, it can't just be like Little Brimstone, but I actually just shoot. That's touch sides. But you know, I have the name, so that's good, right? You know, you can't just do that. And obviously, that example's a little bit extreme because that would never happen, but I digress. That's just my way of just getting out of something I don't want to talk about. And that was the worst room ever, and for some reason I only recognized at the end that Necronomicon. So that was cool. So yeah. So this run, by the way, is looking pretty solid at the caves too. Second level cube of meat. Let's get a soul heart here. There we go. Bunch of keys and stuff. Lots of consumables and stuff. Not a lot of bombs really, but I mean, unless you're going for secret rooms, which I tend to not go to / forget about / like in the back of my mind, I feel like I like trick myself into thinking they aren't worth it because there's multiple spots they could be, and therefore it's not worth spending a bomb. But I digress. So yeah, this run is looking pretty good. We have PhD. Straight after that, we got caffeine pill, which was like the most lucky thing I could ever imagine. With the balls of steel pill there. 2 Keep of Meats, the Steam sale now, which is very nice. Good. Hopefully it means good things for the future. In this run. Here, we have Concussive Tears. That's already showed its worth. Not necessarily in gold, but you know. And probably a precious metal, similar to gold. You know, maybe like in silver. Actually, that probably has no... Compared to gold, that's probably like meaningless, but it's probably pretty up there. Oh, maybe not. I probably am just tooting its horn too much. Does that expression even make sense in the scenario? I don't know. We didn't get our item room. That's probably something we should do. Yeah, we also have ceremonial robes. That is a solid damage upgrade added onto the concussive tears. There's 3 black hearts as well, which is definitely a nice little added bonus there. So yeah, and also our newly acquired pageant boy with some money. That was very nice. I was hoping to spend it at the shop there, but as you saw, you know, probably not going to happen, as you saw. This floor, at least. Okay, there's our item room. Let's see what it has for us today. Out of the corner of my eye, for some reason I thought this room was like double the size. I don't know why. Maybe because the light was playing tricks with my head or something. I don't know. Ooh, I like this item. Oh, wait. Okay. This is one of the items I was talking about before that synergize with Parasite and stuff. Look at this. So the tears that bounce off, I'll shoot here, they also make the little green goo. So, yeah, this is one of the stronger synergies, I'd say, for Parasite and, by proxy, Compound Fracture, I guess. I think that's how to say that expression. Or phrase. By proxy. You know, I haven't really said that phrase that much. Or phrase, yeah, I think it's a phrase. I haven't really said that much. I haven't said that much. That's... English is weird. No, but I haven't said that expression too much. And you see, I just switched the word to two. Or that. Yeah, I'm just trying to dodge things. Okay, anyway. I haven't said that expression too much. And that is because... I can't speak English today. I don't really know, like, what it means. I mean, I understand the general connotation. Not connotation, really, because that applies to another meaning that is not necessarily clear from the start. No, but I don't really understand the usage, I guess, of by proxy. I mean, I see that it's said as a way of linking one thing to another thing, sort of, in a way. But I mean, if you say something's by proxy, it just sounds like, you know, you're just talking about networking. I don't understand. I mean, I do, but I don't know. And it's not anecdote. This bit, I guess, is just kind of, I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's just say that. You know, please be an XL floor. Oh, it's not. I wanted to get to the it lives fight faster. Yeah, but I don't know, just expressions like that, or phrases. Not necessarily in the same vein as that, but just like phrases like by proxy, or like... Actually, is it really a phrase? I guess it would be considered one, right? I mean... It's like, it seems to exhibit the same things a phrase would, being that it is sort of... Actually, I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna call it a phrase and just live out my day either thinking the right thing or thinking the completely incorrect thing. And see how that goes for me, I guess. Alright, that's gone on long enough. Let's veer away from that. Alright, so let's see what this floor's item room has for us today. That's probably not good enough. Okay, you know, that was just dumb. I pressed the button and I happened to be walking towards the enemies at the same time. Yeah, I don't know about that room. No, but okay. No, but Doctor's remote is what did I just say? Situationally? No, situationally okay. It's not always good, and it's not always bad, I guess. I don't know why I'm making these like subtle pauses in my speech. It's kind of like weird. I feel like it's like sort of misguiding the whole premise of what I'm trying to say here. No, but Doctor's remote, I feel like can be subtly okay in certain situations that you wouldn't normally think it would be. Let me explain, I guess. Actually, what I said before didn't really make sense, so I'm going to try to change gears on that whole thing and talk about why I think it's okay in general. Obviously, it has the potential to, you know, blow up. And by the way, I'm surprised that didn't blow up. It usually does. It has the potential to find, like, secret rooms or kill enemies, you know, like, do some good stuff there. Blow up rocks, get a tinted rock. Okay, now that I think about it, it's actually a pretty solid item, but the only issue is that its charge, I think it's like 4 rooms, maybe 3. Although it seems like a pretty okay trade-off, I feel like it should have like a 1-room charge. I don't know if that's controversial or not, but it just seems like for the thing it does, I mean, yeah, there's other items like it, such as my best friend or something. Well, granted, that is like literally just a bomb. It's an active item, but there are other items, I guess, like... Okay, I just walked into him. I could sneak by him. There are other items such as like my best friend or like Mr. Boom and stuff like that basically do the same thing, except with this thing you actually have to guide it, and you could mess up. You could accidentally go too far and miss your target. Although, on the other hand, with a bomb, you can just place where you want it to go, and it usually gets the job done. So, I mean, don't really know what you really could do. I'm not saying it needs an improvement or a rework or anything like that. I'm just saying that... Okay, that was just bad damage. I'm just saying that it probably could use some work. I know I just said it didn't need work, but I said rework, so, you know, it's pretty different. Not sure if you knew that. I'm obviously being facetious here. No, but, I mean, Doctor's Remote, I feel like it has some potential there, you know? It could maybe... Okay, now that I think about it, it actually probably doesn't need to rework at all. Other than maybe costing less, charges. Okay, I just thought of an item that someone can make in this game. I'm not saying someone watching this has to make it. I'm just saying I thought of an interesting item. And okay, now that I think about it, it's literally just replacing how charging items work, and I completely redact what I was thinking, even though you have no idea what I was thinking. But yeah. Anyway, let's fight the boss. Depths 1. War. Okay, I can see why people don't like Necronomicon that much. I feel like that's the only excuse me. I feel like the only reason they don't is because it does nothing to bosses. But I don't think that's not the point though. The point is to help you with the earlier floors. At least I'd imagine that's the point. I mean, not the whole point, you know, but they didn't add it in when Bookworm was a thing. But the whole point isn't to help with bosses or help with the earlier floors, I should say. Okay, Mysterious Liquid is doing the work here. No, I think Necronomicon is generally underrated. Although I think I could use a buff, maybe 3 rooms. You know, just subtly put that in there. Okay, give me a Balls of Steel pill, please. You know, it's not bad, but it's not what I ordered. So, you know, yes, I'm at a restaurant now. You know, speed up. I say you know so much. I feel like it helps guide the commentary, I guess. Speed up is good, but you know, I just said it again without even thinking. Okay. I think my brain is just broken. 100% chance for a Devil Deal here. Hopefully we don't squander it by taking some dumb damage. That's probably not ideal. Oh, good. I walked into the hand. I thought it would be dead. You know what I did there? I thought it would be dead by the time I got to it, because I kept shooting and shooting and shooting. I thought it would just be dead by the time I walked up to it, and it didn't. It wasn't, I mean. I feel like that happens to a lot. I feel like that's what happens when I take a lot of damage in this game. Like, you're about to walk up to an enemy, or like proceed to the next room through the door on the other side. That was like the most roundabout way of saying just leave the room. No, but you're about to kill the last enemy, and he's about to die. Okay, I'm just trapped here. What just hurt me? Oh, the creep on the ground. Oh, look at that, not Shax. And you're about to kill the last enemy, right? And oh, I want this. And you think you're only 1 hit away from killing it, but nope. Why'd I come here for 1 cent? Oh, we have Steam sale. I guess that's a valid reason, even though I completely forgot about it. And why not try for the more options here? You're about to kill the last end. This is giving on so long. I should probably just stop. You're about to kill the last. You know what I mean. I just want to get my point across. You're about to kill the last enemy, and you think he's about to die. You walk up to it, about to leave the room or what have you, or collect a consumable, and you think the enemy is dead, but he really isn't, because you think the last tier you shoot at him is gonna kill him, but it doesn't. And so you're in this sort of like purgatory state where like. Well, not purgatory state really, but more like an in-between state. I guess that's what purgatory is, in a way. But you're about to kill the enemy. You know what I mean, okay? I'm just going to stop right there. I keep repeating the same thing. Okay, okay. We're good? Oh, okay, we're good. Alright. Obviously, the commentary master's in the building right here. I know that's probably very cringy to hear, just because it's obvious that I'm not. And I'm not trying to pull. I'm not trying to have a show here. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is that this run is looking pretty bad. That's probably my fault, just because I took some dumb damage to some champions back there, and also am mindlessly taking damage. But we also have an Necronomicon charge. I also apparently didn't learn how to play this game. Well, I mean, to be fair, I feel like. I hope this is the case at least, where like, you know how gaming YouTubers find it hard? Well, I mean, just talking and playing a game in general is hard, but gaming YouTubers, I think, find it hard to talk and also play the game. I hope that's happening to me, where like they just get distracted by the gameplay. I'm distracted by talking, and like don't play as well. I hope that's happening to me, because that would indicate to me, I would imagine at least, that I'm getting better at this whole, like, talking about playing thing. I think that's the case, but I'm not entirely sure. How are we 22 minutes into this run already? Because, you know, like, sometimes you hear YouTubers be like, oh, it's so hard to talk and play games at the same time. If they make a mistake, that's what they do to, back it up. And yes, I agree with them, because obviously that same thing is happening to me. You know, it's like hard to focus on two things at once, as you may have just seen right there. May or may not, you know, you could be listening in, and I don't know. It's just a hard thing to do. I mean, it definitely looks easier than it is. And that's because you're watching and not doing it. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe when you look at it, you're like, wow, that's so hard. I don't know. Anyway, so we're at half a heart. You may or may not see that. And if you're just listening, then obviously that's the case there. Took some dumb damage on some spikes. I'm not proud of that. Oh, thanks. I was banking on something like that being in there. Let's use that for no reason. Meat Boy, come on, do some work. Do something, please. Yes. Yeah, so I don't know how much longer this run will go on for, but hopefully, even if we do die, I'm happy that I seem to be getting this whole talking and playing the game thing down. Because I feel like this episode especially, I was like more talkative and actually like was talking about things rather than just like talking about literally what was going on in the game at that one specific time, and having like pauses every 2 seconds, waiting for the next exciting things to happen in the game. I feel like that's what's been going on like almost all the episodes. Some episodes were like this one, where I was talking the same way I was this episode, like not necessarily talking about the game, but not necessarily talking about like other stuff, just kind of talking about whatever. I feel like I've had some episodes like that before, but I feel like it sort of veered off in the sense that I thought I was talking too little about the game. Okay, this room is the death of me. Oh, get this. Ha! Let's go. That was so clutch. Okay, there. Give me a penny. That works too. Okay, I was gonna ask for a penny to get a bomb to blow this up. No, but I kind of forgot what I was talking about there. I think I was talking about how I actually don't remember at all. Okay, so oh yeah, I think it. Okay, no bomb anyway. Balls of steel. Okay. Oh, I didn't see this. I'm blind. Confirmed. I don't want to die. I swear. Oh. It's right here. I was like, there's a bomb in here, but I obviously can't reach it because I would have got it if I could. Wow. So hopefully we're good this run. I'm not sure. I mean, we should be, but not counting my chickens before they hatch, I guess. That's the expression, right? Give me that. Yeah. So, there's this, I guess. Nothing else we can really do here. I suppose, I mean, why am I talking like this? Is it annoying? No. I probably could have found like a super secret room or like a secret room that gave me more health, but what's the chance of that happening? I mean, the chance of a secret room giving me more health is probably the equivalent of finding Black Lotus. Actually, that's probably not true. But yeah, and that plays off Black Lotus like it's some crazy hard to find item, which is generally is not. It's just like rare, which it doesn't always equate to being hard to find. Actually, I completely take back that statement. It definitely means it's hard to find. But anyway, so we're at 2 hearts now. That's probably not where we want to be at, especially since we are on the verge of getting to the womb floor. And I was actually just banking on... Okay, we're dead. I swear that's not on purpose. Yeah. You know, I just took too much dumb damage at the beginning, as you probably know, against those champion enemies. I'm not really sure what to say for that one. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, I guess. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you did, and see you guys next time.